By the turn of the last century, Dallas, Texas was the epicenter for the drug, book, jewelry, and wholesale liquor markets of the Southwest. While just a stone's throw to the southeast, a small, mostly African-American neighborhood was struggling to survive. But in 1913, an overwhelmed Henry Ford was looking for a spot for his new factory due to the high demands for his now famous Model T. As fate would have it, that spot was Deep Elm, or Deep Ellum as the locals called it. Deep Ellum would be the home to some of the very first African-American businesses, not only in Dallas, but in the whole of the Lone Star State. But what Deep Ellum was known for all over the country was its music. Awash with theaters, cafes, hotels, and restaurants, Deep Ellum was the nerve center for what many feel was a pivotal moment in American music, with names like Blind Lemon Jefferson, Bessie Smith, Bill Neely, Ledbetter, Robert Johnson, criminal celebrities like Pretty Boy Floyd, Raymond Hamilton, and even Bonnie and Clyde were seen strolling down Elm Street. But the party wouldn't last. It wouldn't return for nearly half a century. In 1980, Deep Ellum was a graveyard of empty warehouses, and it didn't take long for Dallas punk rockers to find them. Clubs like the Prophet Bar, Theater Gallery, gave birth to local punk legends like the Reverend Horton Heat, Butthole Surfers. In addition, these now mostly forgotten clubs played host to some of the biggest names in all of punk rock history. And if Dallasites thought the 80s were good, they hadn't seen nothing yet. The early 90s would be the pinnacle of the Deep Ellum music scene and would go on to produce some of Dallas's most beloved rock contributions. It was during this glorious time that singer-songwriter Trey Johnson, bassist Danny Bayless, and musician Carter Albrecht would form what everyone thought would be Dallas's next big band.